for the impact.
What's up, everybody? It is Vortex here, back with another video, and in today's
Splendid.
video,
Situations. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency when picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory, if you will.
we returned. It's so lovely.
Without any holes.
We returned to a game that I've played on the channel before.
Take out the chewing gum from your pocket
Like I said, we return.
to get your face somewhere except for your face. You deserve some words of encouragement.
Yeah,
That's impressive. You've almost won.
but we.
The funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed. The
Damn.
disposal system is damaged and is operating.
Damn.
The toilet can suck.
I haven't really finished. I've never finished the game. That's my hopes, is to see if I can finish this game. Well, you know the intro. You know what's happening. All right.
A source of increased radiation is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful. The radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
Some doors will open even without a handy scrapper. I'll have to look at all that. I kind of want to see if we can do that. Refine. Okay, we need metal, if you remember. But before anything. Oh yeah, let's go do the intercom. I'm just saying, it's been quite a while, but all this 2026, we are back playing this game.
Anna, you'll have
Damn.
outer space.
Yeah, I know I'll have to go into outer space eventually. Let's go and check the antenna.
That was a close call. Try to adjust. You've got great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact.
Yeah, we'll have to get what we need. We will have to do that. Everyone, is that a grabber? Nice, a back scratcher actually. Alcohol. Ooh. What do I need to do? Establish communication. Establish communication. I need to establish communication.
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
I need to get a handy scrapper, but look at these achievements, bro. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I was looking at things. Activate, establish. Ooh, what is that? There is something glowing over here. What is glowing?
It looks like great news. Using my ingenious two-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills. But that you are still able to become depressed.
Yeah, I don't think I want to. Yeah, let's make it.
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and your spacesuit will automatically take
Call for help.
order a coffin from our company. Thank you.
I called for help.
Funeral agency.
No, wow. Summer 2008. They were the vibe. I wasn't alive. I mean, I was alive.
You need to get to the extraction
Damn.
itself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
There we go. Handy scrapper. What do I need to make crap? By the refined metal, tape. Let's go out and explode. First of all, let's get some metal, baby. It is so good to be back in this game. Babe.
A standard coffin at the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be... It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted, despite the objections of the hormonal system.
Goodness, he bro talks really fast. So we'll need rubber to make tape. Alright, let's make some crap posed by the developer.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
Wow. Okay, we're gonna need some things to get past, but let's go upgrade our oxygen levels. By doing that, we'll head down here. Get our oxygen family friendly, bro. Oxygen balloon.
The service supply compartment, almost intact. They usually install oxygen stations here. You would be in luck if you managed to get inside. A damaged door scanner. You can scan the scanner with a scanner to record the scanner's damage data to the scanner protection system for emergency depressurization of the compartment. You will need a scanner. I used a scanner 8 times.
I'm just gonna break in, honestly. Why not? Hope this gets us in.
There can be no mistake. You must carefully remove the station by removing 2. Anyway, this
Damn.
anymore. At least now you have an understanding of how to assemble one. You have a set of its parts and a light taste of despair.
Alright, there we go, boys. Some more wire. That's always good. So now we can go make better oxygen. Then probably head over there. Very quite interesting, I can tell you that. Oh, yeah, we could. I think if you pee good enough on this, it gives you items. Yep. But that takes down our water. Oh wow, we can make a scan. Interesting, interesting. How do we make the balloon? We still need a lot of stuff. Let me go get more metal. Metal, 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 metal. Oh, it's a cigarette. Don't smoke. It's not good for you. Even though there's people that say otherwise, it's not good for you. Yeah, that's how you get some plastic. Ooh, honey. Damn. That. Any metal around here? Yes, there is metal. I know. Shut up. I'm going back. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Can we make another handy dandy scrapper? No, we cannot. We need one more piece of flipping metal. I'm going down here because
The
this.
sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork, which can lead to visibility deterioration. Toilets detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy.
Not to get that crate. I mean, if needed, I could. You know. First of all, let me get another handy scrapper before I do anything. There we go. Am I still alive? Yeah, you best bet I'm still alive. Okay, it broke. So interesting to be back in this game. It really is quite interesting to be back.
I understand that such an image can horrify you, but put your mind at
Yeah.
ease. You will need to pay only half the cost of a damaged spacesuit in such a situation. Breathedge Agency is proud of its loyal attitude.
Rubber, that's what I need to make. Tape. Okay, lots of rubber. I need more plastic though. Plastic metal. I'll take metal anytime. Alright, let's go back in, get some air real quick. Get some air. Get some air, get some air. Alright, back out. Let's head down here. See what's going on down here. Here we go, we move on down here.
Judging by the degree of decomposition, this subject died long before the catastrophe. It is unlikely that he suffocated from this, being in a spacesuit where oxygen is a hammer covered in blood. The victim is also stained in blood. Probably the hammer an unknown substance with a suspicious name.
Unknown.
A note is written by a woman who can professionally handle stationary items. The evidence is collected. The investigation is successfully completed. It is obvious that the victim was poisoned by a Novichok chemical weapon for treason. This is confirmed by the cipher from a note that the female agent was conceived at the time. Some special
Trees?
agency
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're not gonna make it. Just kidding. We are so disorganized. Let's make some good old tape. What do we need? Plastic. Where the flip is the plastic? There it is. Yeah. Alright, now we can breathe a little long. How much longer? That's much better. So we're at 125. We were originally at 75. Now we're at 125. A little bit breathing a little bit longer. I'm gonna need a drill for some aluminum. Then I'm gonna need a grabber. Get this a while. Also gonna need that. I can get that. Let's make some row of fabric. Alright, we gotta go get on a metal run. Metal run. Metal run slash we go over here. Because why not? Also, a cool thing to know in this game is that these bad boys right here give rubber. And it will come in handy. So let's get that. Let's unlock this. Okay, equip a new handy dandy scrapper. Lots of water, metal. Gonna need as much as I can get. Alright, let me try to get this and then I head back. Because if I don't head back. Yeah, I know. Alrighty. Make sure we have another handy and now we can make a good old drill. Nice. Now we have a drill, which is really good. A drill is really good, and we're gonna see why in a moment. But I did see that there were supplies down here. Like I said, we'll take anything we can get.
Be careful with the vacuum breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
More rubber. Let's get this. Good. Alright. There's some stuff over here. Do you see this right here? This is our good old aluminum we need. I think there's some more up here. I saw some. Let's go get it quickly. Yeah, more aluminum. We're definitely going to need that for some oxygen stations that we're going to build when we decide to head down and collect the paint that we need. We know this part of the game real well. Grabber unlocked. Just knowing me, I probably am going to need another one. It's good to probably make some more tape. My inventory's kind of getting full. It's okay. I mean, I would store things, but this isn't really like home base right now. I mean, it is, but necessary. Let's make 2 of these bad boys. 3 won't hurt somebody, actually. Let's eat, drink up. There we go. Alright, we're ready to head out again. Boom, have one of them in our hand. Hey, let's go. Let's go to this area over here. We have not explored it yet. Righty.
A lot of various goods were transported in the cargo holds of the liner unnamed. The Global Funeral Agency rented only a small part of the ship's space in the framework of the advertising company and has
We're
not
gonna
handled
want
these goods.
all these containers. They contain a lot of good stuff, especially like rubber and stuff like that. Ooh, metal. We'll take that. I saw some more up here. Metal, that's always good. I need my... Nope, that's a grabber. Yeah, it could work for now. More rubber. Alright, let's grab this one container and then head back. I said let's grab this one container, then head back. We get some air. We gotta do more. Nothing but some goods. We always like some goods. Always like some goods.
Proposed to call it Hammond, although this toilet doesn't look
Get the good thing. Get it.
Depressurization may occur in the vicinity of the toilet pump when the waste tanks are damaged.
Which is always nice. Alright, let's head back and get that. Find metal. And on fellow later coming up. Damn, okay, that's a lot. Asking to go on a date already, lady? I don't even know you. What do I need? A light bulb?
Search of radiation protective equipment for flying to the evacuation zone.
Such a nice boost.
The shuttle's plating is blue. These are the rescuers. Given that the evacuation shuttles have increased strength, the impact force must have been incredible. The rescuers' spacesuits are like funerary ones, but I always wanted to learn how their flashlights work as they don't require recharging. I propose we loot the corpse for scientific purposes.
So we got a flashlight now. Here. That's where the pain is. But what is up here? Doesn't look like anything special is up here. Alrighty, we are back in space. We have to get to the evacuation point, which that is the plan. I mean, do we really need a flashlight? I don't know, not at the moment. Okay, let's go. Going down to that area. If we need oxygen, we got this. I think we'll be fine. We just gotta remember to put them down. Alright,
The shuttle was flooded with paint during the crash. Even the service center wouldn't be able to clean it from the inside. It's impossible to repair it. The paint itself also has no value after freezing.
What happened to this guy?
It's probably the owner of the shuttle with paint. He was engaged in illegal pumping during the crash, judging by the traces of paint on his hands and a huge hose stuck to his face. The safe is private property, and the Global Funeral Agency is indifferent to the fact of its opening. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency
Yeah,
care about your reputation.
we got lead paint. Okay, put one of those down. Grab another one. It's good for air. Okay, let's keep it going. Our radiation is going up a bit. It is going up a bit. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why there's different mics, it's because I'm using just a regular headset on my, because when I'm on playing games on my PlayStation, and then when I'm on the computer, I use like an actual mic. So yeah, that's why things sound a little different. So ready or...
Simulation of toxic colorants
He always
is discovered.
talks over
If
me.
you find a container with this substance, you may receive irreversible brain damage and also improve the anti-radiation protection of the spacesuit.
Now he's saying I can get brain damage. Well, what I was gonna say is if you wonder why it sounds different, well, Breathedge and Ready or Not are being played on good old PlayStation. Because why not both? Alrighty, there's gotta be paint here.
It looks like a tank with paint.
This is the lead. We need to grab a good amount. Like I said, just a good amount. That's what we need. Oh, my containers. They're pretty big. Pretty sure we got enough. Let's get out of here. You know what? Save my game. Popping an oxygen candle, and I want to go in farther and explore this place. The game will let me. The radiation's getting up there, though. Let's get back. Okay. We're getting close. So, there's glass that we need for the helmet, and that's in the towards the extraction in the cold area. Nice air. Just gotta make it. Honestly, this is kind of scary because there's no tether or anything, so we'll just go. In space, we'll just keep going. Space looks interesting. Accelerator helps us. I'll just say that it helps us. So, yeah, guys, we're doing good. We're like about halfway until we can. So if we do, my plan is probably try to finish this game. So next episode, I would say we'll begin to the extraction point. Definitely will. There we go. And we are back. Lead paint. We'll just have to get more aluminum and stuff. Make 2 more of these. Alright, we'll do all of that in the next video. So I hope you did enjoy today's episode of Breathedge. Hope you really did enjoy. A like, Smashing that like button is always appreciated. Subscribing too, if you have not. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers. I love y'all so much, and Jesus loves you too. Take care. Peace.